Good morning, everyone. It is Chevelle. Your girl has been running and ripping, and I am exhausted. However, I am so excited to be able to do these vlogs every 2 weeks. Uh, you guys look forward to it, so I appreciate it. Again, the books are at www.chevellenelson.com. You can order them there. If you see me walking around, you can order them. You can just order them right through me, and I will sign your book and give it to you right there. This weekend, Saturday, I will be in Harlem for the CML event, which is the Color Me Lovely, which is an amazing series. And I will also, when I put out my newsletter next week, give you updates on the Houston trip, things that happen, and also a little video on the trip. Now the housekeeping is out of the way. I guess I need to talk about today's topic. Today's topic has been something that has hit home for me for quite some time and happens often. And hopefully it'll resonate with you. Today's topic is disappointment. How do you deal with being disappointed when you put all of your all of your eggs in one basket, and then the basket falls and the eggs crack? How do you recover from being disappointed, from putting your heart and soul out there and it's just not reciprocated, either by circumstance or by individuals? And I go through that, and I think it's because I expect more out of situations and individuals than they're readily capable to give. Not everybody has it. Not everybody can be everything that you need them to be. So how do we handle expectations? How do we handle placing people in situations in the right context that they need to be in? I never said I had the answers. I will never say I do. I do this because I'm not the only one going through vulnerable moments, and hopefully this will help somebody who's going through. So, ways I've dealt with disappointment is crying, which I hate to do. I'm a fierce opponent of crying. I don't know why. I don't like to cry. I will cry. However, I don't like to do it. And sometimes you have to cry because you have to let those emotions out, and you have to cleanse your soul. And a lot of times we don't do that. I'm learning that breathing is important, and not just breathing, everyday breathing, but deep cleansing breaths throughout the day when I feel overloaded or I feel disappointed. I'm also learning to find the good in the bad, if that makes any logical sense. So the good and the bad is, in every bad situation that you have, something good does come out of that situation. It doesn't look like it in the midst of it. However, as time goes on, you start to see the little pieces of the good things that actually that bad situation brought about. So I will say that when I was at the book festival, I was disappointed. I went with the anticipation, big goals, big dreams that I was going to sell a ton of books. And do not get me wrong, I did sell some books and might have sold more than some. However, it wasn't the windfall that I thought it would be. So I was disappointed. I left with 50 pounds of books. I came back with 47 pounds of books. So that just shows you that, you know, I didn't come back with an empty suitcase. Actually, I still have a full suitcase sitting in the house because I was disappointed I never unpacked the bag. I didn't want to look at the books because that disappointment made me feel like maybe this is something I should not be doing. Disappointment makes you second guess who you are, what you do, what you contribute, and has you questioning your value. Disappointment has you feeling like you're not enough. And I already know that that's a lie. Because every day you wake up, you're enough. And so every day I open my eyes and I get the privilege to wake up, I'm enough. So I was disappointed I didn't sell a bunch of books. However, the great thing that did happen is I made amazing contacts. I met beautiful, wonderful people that are on the same journey that I am on. I was in a room of over 100 authors, and none of us wrote the same story, which just shows there's so many stories out there that relate to us as individuals that need to be written, that people want to read. Now, not everybody's a writer. However, because I am, and this was a writing event, it was great to see that what I write holds relevance. So I was disappointed. And I'll be honest, slightly still disappointed. However, I can't sit here, and neither can you. You can't sit in the disappointment. You have to figure out your next steps and move forward. Is it going to be easy? No. However, nothing worth having is easy. Remember, being comfortable is not a place of growth. You have to be uncomfortable. So I will say that together we take it not even 1 minute at a time, but let's take it 1 second at a time. Each second, let's just take it. And you know what? I am going to always remind you at the end of the video that you are already magnificent. You're magnificent every day you open your eyes. There is no one like you. And for me, I feel less fortunate because we don't need too many of me running around here. Thank you so much for indulging me. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend on purpose because you deserve nothing less. Don't let anyone or anything take away your joy. And have a wonderful one. As I always say, from my Winnie the Pooh, ta-ta for now. Have a great one. Bye.